Hello and welcome back everybody, I'm Proud Bavarian and this is Crusader Kings 2 with HIP and we are still High Priest Gimme, although I of course would prefer being called the King of Krauyariki. Well, either way, the world is in motion. Not only did we rise up and take Poland, we are also now prepared to go raiding because I asked you for suggestions what we should build when it comes to great work, and we are going to terrorize the West. But in the east, oh, everything is absolutely crazy. So the Al-Ayyubi dynasty is now a mere tributary to Kagan Tolui, the cruel of the Ilkhanate, whereas the Golden Horde is marching relentlessly towards Russia, and I fear, oh my god, I fear that they are going to come for us. They're already coming for Gallich Volyn. This is going to be tough, because they are most certainly the most powerful enemy that we could fight. Hey, but at the end of the day, that is exactly what we're looking for, isn't it? The most powerful enemy to be struck down by the swords of Romuvan fighters. What we're going to do here is we're going to just raise everybody, and I'm going to go ahead and raid with every single one of them. The borders of the HRE shall never be safe, and the borders of Hungary, of course, neither. I've learned that High Chief Bulik spoke a support for me at the faction meeting in Sandomir, slightly improving the mood of his faction. Very, very nice. Now, I've seen a lot of suggestions as to what we should be doing when it comes to the great work in our capital here, and I don't think it is an immediate concern, primarily because the golden... Oh, what? He died, didn't he? He did. He died... What? Yes. He was murdered on the orders of Asep Urus Oba. This young man over here. Now Batu has taken over. Vladimir is independent once again, and the war against Gallich Volyn might be successful, but they have been weakened quite significantly. Damn, that is definitely a cockblock for them. Can't really phrase it in any other way. Alright, we are losing mad money here, of course, because I have my own levy, and we just inherited this apparently. What? What are you talking about? Baltic holds? Oh, I inherited this. Thank you very much. Let's hand that out. And also, let's activate the ledger. Or not the ledger, the... whatever it's called. The outliner. There you go. I always forget about the name of it. No reason whatsoever. I would actually like to give you the entire thing. Thank you. Ah, yes. The monks are singing in the background as I prepare to go out and pillage everything that they hold dear. Isn't that beautiful? Nameda Pomedy. Give me something that isn't. Give me, come on, where's the good song? I need the Gulf of Riga. There you go. Tough Soldier. He seems okay. Nothing too good. Svieci is something we need to plunder. Okay, that's a good mission. I endorse it. I introduced Agulinis to High Chief Kults of Ikipolska, hoping they could get along, but apparently High Chief Kults of Ikipolska was not interested in making an effort. How disappointing. You had a lot of suggestions, and while it is not an immediate concern, I feel as though the Grand Amphitheater will win. I believe that we're going to build this. I saw some really, you know, Grand Mausoleum. I think that may be an option if we die in time, and if Gadouts were to suddenly change his opinion on us, which I don't believe that he will, to be fair. He only has daughters, by the way. Interesting, isn't it? They are being educated in... Oh, you're not being educated in struggle. We don't have a son from him. But at the end of the day, I guess that is kind of okay. I'm going to lose the prestige, I suppose. Don't really mind. Ah, and I think the HRE is out here, trying to actually come for us, aren't they? I don't think they're going to have enough troops. I'll be straightforward with you. I mean, maybe they will. Maybe I'm mistaken here, but it does not look that good for them when it comes to defending their homeland. I've learned that High Chief Pazutelis attempted to speak on my behalf, but he failed. My acquaintance has been slain. I have an issue talking today. I don't know why. High Chief Zanzengs expresses his wish to have a seat on the council. See, you are powerful. But I don't think I'm going to do that, because I already gave you titles. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to retreat. We're going to dissolve all of the levy there. And then we're just going to raid with you outside of the HRE because that is much, much easier to do. Michaela has asked for an audience with you. My lord, a vision of Garbager came to me and commanded I build a temple in Varme. I will need your help, however, for I am uncertain I can complete this grand project on my own. Take this and my blessing. I shall appeal to the Romuvan faithful on your behalf. Sure. I can lose the piety, that's not that big a deal. I would love to take Danzig as well. Oh, what? Oh, interesting. They are rebelling. What is it for? For independence. If they rebel, that leaves the entire Pomeranian coast open to our assault. I'm quite happy about that. Looters have completely destroyed the construction of a city in Svieci. Ah, how sad. And we now have a finger of Saint John. Isn't that great? Not that we will ever actually use that. Speaking of which, I'm too far away, so I could not do it. Alright, fair enough. But the finger of Saint John shall stay in our family here. The reputation as a devout follower of Perkunas has spread across the land. Many great and seasoned warriors have since traveled to Pamadi to pledge their allegiance to your cause. I don't think anybody actually arrived, but that's okay. And yeah, look at this. The Golden Horde took Garlich Bolin, which just makes me think. Press all claims. So, all claims. I must have... Ah... Interesting. Wait a minute. What? Why do you... When did this happen? I missed this, didn't I? Am I actually crazy? Didn't we take this at some point? Just to make it look better? You know what? I don't know. And I can't say anything either way. Because I just can't remember. Another High Chief has passed away, but he actually had an heir. That is good for Bitcoin. Worship the ancestors, absolutely. Guide my sword, as per usual. I will sacrifice good old Lucha Lis. Sorry to tell you, but this, you know, was a good 13 years for you. Or at least I hope it was. Probably not in prison here, but hey. Gotta see the positive in these things, you know. You spent a decent amount of time on Earth. Many people spend, a shorter amount of time on this planet. Can we do anything else here that would be interesting? We will not expel the Chosen Ones. I'm very impressed, by the way. My son already has a troop that consists of 4,900 soldiers. Astonishing just how powerful he already is. And we are being very effective here and actually accumulating money now. Are you fully filled? Yes, you are. Nice. So now we actually are making money. Oh man, that's a relief. We were losing money for so long, but here we are. Now I'm sieging those down in the hopes that my vassals will actually do something about it, because with everything here sieged down, I don't actually need this. I'm just going to destroy the X. Let's not even talk about that. With everybody here around us being sieged down, my vassals should be in a position of actually taking them out themselves, so that I don't have to do these, tiny wars, conquest wars and holy wars that would just give me a modifier, making it so that I can't declare it for proper wars that I care about. Alright, let's take them all out here. What just happened? Executed by the chief of Lietuvia. Ah, I see how it is, huh? Let's plot to take revenge. I can't challenge him for a duel. I would have done that. But that is apparently not a possibility there. Was him, Damn. Arisla. She didn't even have any children. Nothing. Nothing at all. How disappointing. And you are also back. It's nothing really here that I want to... I'm looking at this from kind of a roleplay point of view. Of course she needs to marry, but at the end of the day, none of these truly appeal, right? Because if you look at them, they're all just like, hey, I'm a baron, I'm this and that. None of them are proper warriors. None of them are proper, servants of... servants of divas. I suppose I could do this matrilineal marriage because it's just too good to not do. But honestly, it always, and this is the thing that always happens whenever you are in a situation where you reform a religion, it always puts you in the spot where you are the most powerful ruler, meaning that there's nobody worth actually having a proper relationship with. If you are Catholic, on the other hand, that usually becomes a thing, as a duke in France, for example, you could easily marry into the Holy Roman Empire, and once you did that, you are good to go. And you are afraid of thunder, my dear wife? Wait, who are you trying to kill? Beta is Pamadi? I don't even know that lady. Okay. Sure. No idea who that is. You feel good about killing that lady? Go on. My co-conspirator, Mayor Talivaldis, has procured a venomous viper and sends word that it will soon dig its fangs into Chief Vingoldas. If this fails, I'm actually going to change my my goals there. I do not think so. But I will marry you off, Namada. Ooh, and look at that. I actually got some promising opportunities here. Matrilineal marriage there. It's going to take a while, but hopefully that's going to make you into the heir. And nobody knows we did it. But there he is, gone. Once and for all. You want me to make her join the band of Medina. Sure. I actually can't do it though. Ah, damn it. Oh, I'm fighting a war. No, I'm not fighting actually. What are you doing? Are you busy? What is going on here? I remember you. I did not justify you as a bastard. Characters are not busy or fighting a war. Well, I can't tell. I don't feel busy. Definitely plot power increase, thank you. Alright, with all the money here, we shall build the Theater of Blood. The Colosseum of Blood, rather, I guess. And you know what? I actually agree. I think it's time for a flower... Oh, okay. Hungary is dying. I think it's time for a flower war. The longer I look at this, the more I feel strongly about... What? How are you the Lord of Kiev? The stronger I feel about a flower war going on. How powerful are you? 12k. I have 17k. Actually more with all of the potential allied troops. Jesus, look at this. This is worth so much. You know what? Let's raid westwards. The flower wars shall begin here today. Blah, blah. All captured enemy troops will be sacrificed to the guards upon victory, leaving Kaiser Friedrich II's lands undefended for several years. Oh my. Oh my. Alright, get out of there and then let's do it. The Holy Roman Empire shall know the absolute pain of having to deal with the one and only, the true Lords of the Lands. The Lords of Krauyariki. Alright, here you go. This is going to be an absolutely massive war, and I don't see how he has any chance of survival. Crusade for Jerusalem. In a grand announcement, the Pope declares another crusade for Jerusalem. And that means... Oh, Jerusalem actually gained some land here, by the way. They did not hold Tiberias and Toron. But that means that he will be fighting the Ilkhanate. Because if I'm not mistaken, then they should... Yes, they're still vassals, or, well, tributaries of the Ilkhanate. That is rough for them. Everybody please attach to this army. Jeez, that's a tiny amount of troops most of these have, but I guess that's just the Polish lords. They of course have nothing, seeing as we just conquered that territory. Let's take him out. Yo. She was possessed, that is fair enough. But this is unacceptable. My friend. Absolutely unacceptable. I'm kidnapping you. You're landing in my prison, and you're gonna learn humility towards the family that you are, you know, supposed to be serving. We could hold blood games, but I think we're gonna do that in a celebratory fashion after the war's over. Right, let's take this down. They're going up north, huh? There you go. Did not even take the attrition. Here we go. Live him to the dungeons, obviously. And this is a clear victory right here. Very, very simple. We caught them off guard, and that, of course, does it. I don't need a short sword, thank you for asking, though. Shaman Milans has been going around Pamadi for a few days now, praising me as one of the wisest rulers Krauyariki, also the first one, by the way, has seen in decades. Nice. Thank you. I will sacrifice you, of course. How could I not? Then we will siege this. You can head over there. How many can I have here? 21k. Good. What is happening here? Where are you going? You're going to Brena? Over here? Who's fighting me here? Oh, I'm fighting them. Right. No commanders. I was too lazy to put it in, but I think we're still gonna be fine. Ooh, and now they are coming here, aren't they? Let's clean that up. march down here and eat our heart out. I think we should be able to win this. I'm gonna risk it all, boys. I'm gonna risk it all. They do get a benefit here from the terrain. Ah. And I think that is literally what lost me that fight. God, how disappointing. I tried it all. I risked it all, and it was not worth it, let me tell you. Everybody's attached. That is good. Give me the Holy Order. 10,000? Good God. But I guess they are... actually, it's so much heavy infantry. That is crazy. End of an empire. Whether the external pressure or internal corruption, the Empire of Rajasthan has been reduced to a remnant of its former glory. No longer seen as a true empire by others, nor able to deem itself as such without risking blasphemy, it has succumbed to its weakness and forfeit. Shahruz Shah, I can't read that. The former emperor has surrendered his imperial crown and accepted the lesser title Shah of Gilgit. Damn. Unlucky for you, buddy. Unlucky for you. It is a fine day and you are out hunting with a small party. As you take a break to eat your midday meal, you find yourself in a discussion of archery with High Chief Skellans. Absolutely, let's become friends. That is what I'm here for. Jihad for Mavar Anna. So they're going for this yet again. Alright, they can do it. I believe in them. They conquered it once, and then came the Mongols. They can conquer it again. I truly do believe. I hope that they do not capture anybody important here. It would be quite terrible, but it looks good. Take them out. Let's take them out. I should have done that. I mean, let's be real. I should have done the Holy Order from the start. But I was like, you know, let's just try to have it be a fair fight. And a fair fight it was, but now is the time for a bit of change. Fair fights is, you know, one thing. Victories are another. And I think I have to go north again because of this nonsense. This number of troops should be able to win this, so I'm gonna just try to do that. Watch me lose this again. Obviously, they just took that again. Let them have their fun, of course. Yeah, we got it. We got it. No, we got it. Easy. Okay. Very, very nice. We are losing money left and right, of course, but that is sadly I just destroyed something in my own holding. You know, don't even talk about it. I actually just destroyed something in my very own holding. I deliver him to the dungeons, obviously. Let's continue onwards here. Take all of this out. There is no mercy where we are going, let me tell you. And I'm going to leave Pamadi undefended so that they may even return. But I don't think that they are. Deliver him to the dungeons, you know the drill. Let's take this out. And then we shall go over here. Of course, I will lead this myself. Ah, god damn it. There you go. Got him. Ooh, look at you. Von Wittelsbach. A Bavarian. Well, remember, it was the Bavarians that came up here with the Schwertbrüderorden, so there you go. And look at that. Deutsch has been united at this point. There's no more Bavarian anymore. So that is a melting pot culture that has now formed. And I welcome it, honestly. Nice one. Organized blood games. We will. Do not fear. Let them have their fun. This is war after all. Dude, this is gonna be great. And the HRE will be absolutely decimated forever. Take everyone we found prisoner. Every single one of them. Put them in irons. There you go. Let's go to Brena. Ooh, they're actually coming, you know. Oh, let's take them out. We could become friends, and you know what? I don't like my son, but he is a valiant warrior and he has married a good Band of Medina member. So I think this is friendship. Although I wish that you had given me a grandson, I will tell you that much. Ooh, nice. Too bad that you're gonna die in prison. But you do have a good future ahead of you if you get out at any point. I mean, good luck to you, buddy. You know, you can always try, I suppose. Let them have their fun, I suppose. Hate that, this is the way it is. What is the... There you go. Go to Brena, because then we're not gonna take any attrition. And that is a definitive positive right there. Ah, the absolute cleansing of the Holy Roman Empire. It has been done. Force demands. Gain piety and prestige. Romuvan +3 moral authority for 30 years. He loses prestige and piety. All captured enemy troops will be sacrificed to the guards upon victory, leaving Kaiser Friedrich II's lands undefended for several years. Which means, I assume... Peasants are upset. That doesn't look right. I thought it would give like a negative levy reinforcement modifier. Ah, there you go. Abducted subject. So it just weakens the territory that I conquer. What I should have done at that point then, I guess, is... actually, it goes into pretty... Goes in pretty far. Yeah, there you go. So it's a selected number of provinces in the realm that now has a very, very high negative modifier there. I like it. I really do. Let's get rid of the Holy Order. How many did we just sacrifice? Oh, I love it. No, it just automatically sacrifices all of them. Tyranny abroad, sure. I don't care about that. Let's destroy 30 characters. Yep, that sounded about right. How many have we? 142 kills. Pretty decent. Could be better, could be worse. Harbinger of the Blood Guards. Romuvan priests are notorious throughout the world for their sanguinary practices. The many sacrifices performed in the name of our gods are an imperative necessity, a grim responsibility that every pious man must take part in if we wish to avoid the terrible wrath of our immortal masters. Yet, few can deny that my accomplishments in sating the gods' eternal thirst tower above those of all my colleagues. Through my faith and dedication, I have cleansed the entirety of Krauyariki in a sea of blood, forging a sacred legacy that will not soon be forgotten. And with that, we have a bloodline. Dreaded. What an interesting name for a bloodline, I will say. High Priest Gimi dedicated his life to build an empire of blood and skulls in honor of his fickle and cruel gods. We have done it. Absolutely gorgeous. The jihad fails. Ooh, unlucky. Did they capture him, I wonder? It looks like it. They did capture his wife as well. Oh, what? Somebody killed my wife. Wait, what? Huh. So... that happened, huh? Huh. Interesting. How did that happen? When did I imprison her? What did I do? You know, I don't have answers for everything in life. And I think this is one of the occasions where I just don't have an answer for you. Let's hold some blood games to celebrate that I murdered my wife. Do you hate me for killing your mother? Pushed me too hard. No, you don't. You don't mind. You're just like, you know, well, it was a time to go. That's just how life is sometimes. That's ridiculous. I could get him. Neither is gonna win. Sure. I'll give you the best equipment, as always. How are we doing in terms of... we have to lose a lot of money here. We have to lose a lot of money. Well, otherwise we would be unable to actually reinforce our retinue. I cannot believe it, dearest Beta. My hero wit. You're gone from this world and I'm left behind, alone and heartbroken. I will never hold you in my arms again. I do not know what to do with these unbearable feelings. Were we lovers? It feels like we were. I don't even know you. I think she was just my lover, not my wife. The crowd roars in approval as another warrior falls to the ground, defeated. The weakest contenders have been quickly disposed of, leaving place as space for the most experienced warriors. You won! An old Romuvan on top of all of it. How disappointing. Thanks to Divas' great mercy, there were no other visitors at Beta's grave when I arrived. I spent several hours mere yards from her cold body, contemplating the fragility of life and love. When I returned to my chambers, as if by a sign sent from Beta, I found her lucky charm on the floor. I will cherish it until the day I die. That's right. How many troops do you have now? God, I love it. I actually love everything here. News from China. You know, I don't even know China. What is China? Never heard of it. My liege, you try to convert him, but now they are mad. Okay. Dude, stop making me lose all of this prestige, I swear to God. What do you want? You want... Absolutely not. I'd rather have her stay, you know, just single than do that. What a waste. Hungary is united once more. So I wonder under which circumstances that is. How you doing, Hungary? 1.85k troops? Maybe I should give you a bit of a visit here. I love how the Czech troops, they just follow me. They're like, I don't really want to fight him, but I do want to look at what they're doing. If the HRE were to turn up, they could definitely beat me up, but let's hope that they just, you know, hey. They usually don't, so that should be okay. Now with the money that we are gathering right now, I do want to build the Colosseum. Colosseum. I pronounce that in a very weird way and I can't tell you why. Here we go. But man, these flower wars are actually incredibly powerful. Oh, he's already up to 11k. You know what? Actually, he isn't. It's gonna take ages to restore his vassal levy even, so that is definitely a positive. I'll take it. You know what? I will absolutely take it. And I didn't need a new marshal. Sure. You're a bit unhappy down there, aren't you? What is this person doing? The Templar? Why are the Knights Templar walking around up here? Oh, I forgot. The Crusade. How's this going? Oh no, she's been imprisoned. By the Ilkhanate? Alright, I think they got this. I think the Christians actually do have this. But the question is whether or not it will save them. Because I don't see it saving them. I mean, look at us. What we're doing it to the HRE is an absolute humiliation for every single Christian living in this Europe. And yet they didn't throw the crusade at me. I was worried that they would do it against Poland, but here we are. And they constantly want to marry me too. It is very, very weird. You gotta imagine, this dude literally just sacrificed his own wife. He went... I'm dead. Alright. He went into the HRE and he destroyed everything in his way and did everything in his power to bring absolute victory. Goodness me. Let's level up to become a hero. The table is already full, veteran. Are you saying you want to fight me for the spot? Argulinis rises from his seat, idly cracking his knuckles and taking a step towards me. Absolutely, dude. You're done. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm wounded, but you are done. Now, let's quickly reconsider the life of High Priest Gimme. We started out here in Pomedy. We had a wonderful existence. We, you know, conquered some stuff around us. We blobbed all the way. And then they came. Everybody came. First of all, we stopped the people up here, the Christians in the north. Although they are back, as I can tell, Sviriki has brought them in yet again. We formed the Kingdom of Lithuania. The Order, the Teutonic Order came and we fought them back. And then we reformed the faith. And look at us, as powerful as can be. Now under the leadership of High Priest Gadouts, the survivor. 2 times champion of the Blood Games. An absolute god of a man. And I think a man that despised his father, but still honors the gods and wants to be much, much better than his father. I mean, look at him. He's an interesting character. He's stressed, wounded, diligent, just, ambitious, greedy. He is, of course, a Hound of Divas. Brawny, Uncoth, a skilled fighter, scarred, and an amazing commander. Now, with that being said, I do desire to have some more children. Don't think there's anything wrong with that. Give me people that are fairly young if you can. Oh, Jesus. We have so many very old people here. What's the point of that? Sure. Take another concubine. What about you with your lovely voice? And then what about... none of these are like specifically great characters, by the way, but I think it's adequate to just pick some of them up. Sure, Maria. There you go. Now, you... No. Wait a minute. Wait, are you related to me? Yes. I believe that you are actually my sister? Maybe. Maybe she was... Where did she... I just didn't... Yeah. She was a bastard. She didn't get legitimized. Oh boy. I'm married to my sister? Oh, that's classic CK2 in a nutshell right there. Now, she does hate me, but I think she's not gonna rebel against me. I think Adouts is hellbent on having a greater legacy than his father. And it's going to be a hell of a long ride if that is going to be his goal right there. But I think starting the great work underneath him, and I think it is even fitting that he would build a Colosseum, because he rose from the Colosseum time and time and time again. So you know what? I think this is perfect. I admit defeat, and I am now a hero. Let's go. Easiest money I've ever made. I will set the crown focus, and then we will finish this episode. Let's take a look at the religion map here. Romuvan is spreading very nicely here. Okay, yeah, I like that. Not spreading in Poland yet. What are we doing about Prussian? Barely anything. Too bad. Other than that, I mean, look at this. It's fairly standard. Tengri has been marginalized. We have the Catholics running around over here. They are currently winning their crusade, of course. At least I think so. They are actually losing it. Well, we'll see about it. Other than that, tribalism has spread much further than it would be at this point in 1242. And look at that, I actually just noticed this. So, Ragusa, actually Dubrovnik, I guess, exists down here. And then look at that. Look at proud Venice. Venice? that was a mix-up between Venice and Venezia. You know, but like, look at Venezia. How they're doing, absolutely beautiful. I like it. In the meantime, the Muslims here are holding on. No Reconquistas so far. The English are actually coming back in, and they are now in full freedom. Connachta had to give up their supremacy over England. Honestly, looking pretty good so far. Oh, and I can just see that the Western Protectorate are now leading the charge. I guess it makes sense, because the Western Protectorate is, of course, you know, under the Mongol rulers of China, who did conquer it under the Mongolians, under, you know, Genghis Khan. And then we have all of this going on here. All of those, Western Protectorate, and you in particular are holding the Al-Ayyubi dynasty underneath you as well, so this is a wild world. But best thing is still alive, and that is the Emperor Guige, I don't know how to pronounce it, of the Imperium Romane. Absolutely beautiful. In the next episode, after cleansing the HRE, we may be looking towards spreading our wings further into the east. I saw all of your suggestions, by the way. I agree. We should reach the Black Sea. And I think that will be quite the challenge. Until then, later, alligator.